Hey guys, for today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about the LYS Beauty Love Yourself Beauty Bronzer. So their No Limits Matte Bronzer. This bronzer comes in five shades, which I think is really awesome because I feel like a lot of times there are not that many shade options when it comes to bronzers. I feel like normally there's like one or two shades. That's just something that I've noticed a lot for brands. So I think it's awesome that they are including more shades, and I think that has a lot to do with LYS Beauty in general. The mission is to include everybody, not to leave people out. So this means that they have more shades, which I really think should just be the case for more brands. They shouldn't be just launching products without options for everybody because you're leaving people out and that's not cool. So I love that they are doing that, where they are including more shades right off the bat. This is a woman Black owned company, and I just really like that they are including everybody in their shades. And they are also a conscious beauty brand, or a clean beauty brand. I'm using this because I feel like that term is sometimes just used for marketing, which I'm going to be doing a video all about that. You guys will see just my thoughts on clean beauty, what it means to me, and just what that term means to me, and how I feel like it's sometimes like misleading, sometimes used for just like marketing. Anyway, I'll get into that in another video, but I do think that this brand really does focus on using more conscious ingredients. So they are using more like plant-based ingredients, which is kind of the whole idea behind conscious beauty. But anyway, this bronzer retails for $18, which I think is a great price range. I feel like it is not super expensive. It's not like drugstore prices, but I also think that is fair for the ingredients that they are using in here. They kind of include some like skincare ingredients in their products, which I think is great. So I think this is a good price range. $18 for a bronzer I think is good. A lot of times for products at Sephora, you're gonna get higher price ranges, normally in like the 20 range. I feel like they can be anywhere from like 28 to higher, just depends on the brand, but that's something that I noticed. I really like that they do price their products a little bit more affordable, which I think is great. So again, this comes in 5 shades. I have the lightest shade, which is called Motivate, and they also have the shade Harmony, which is a medium shade, Courage, which is a tan shade, Strength, which is a dark shade, and Worthy, which is a deep shade. So this is supposed to be a buildable formula, and it's supposed to buff onto the skin effortlessly, adding a natural contour and warmth to the complexion without accentuating the skin's texture. I'm going to show you guys a demo here. It is said to be velvety in texture. I do think that it is. It's pretty soft as far as how it feels. It's really easy to blend, and it's supposed to deliver a sun-kissed glow and stunning dimension that pulls your look together with a natural matte finish. So this is a natural matte finish, like it says. So it's a matte formula. It's not going to have like shimmer or anything in it. I actually sometimes like shimmer formulas, but I feel like a lot of people tend to go for matte bronzers. This one I do think is beautiful, to be completely honest. I don't know if it's anything like really different than what I have tried before, which I feel like can be said about a lot of bronzers. Normally a bronzer is just a bronzer. If that makes any sense, like I feel like it's hard for them to be like that much different or like wowing, I guess, when you've tried a lot of other bronzers before, if that makes sense. I don't personally think that it's like super different than like other bronzers that I have, but I do really like that they do have 5 shade options. I think that's awesome. Now, another thing that I really like about this bronzer and the brand in general is that they kind of incorporate skincare ingredients into their products, which I think is really nice and just makes it feel like you're almost like treating your skin at the same time. Obviously, I don't know how much skincare ingredients within makeup can really do for your skin, but I think it's nice to kind of have it in there. This has niacinamide in here, sodium hyaluronate, which is a form of hyaluronic acid. It has green tea extract as well. So you have some of those like skincare ingredients in here, which I think is cool. Niacinamide is supposed to be helpful for it can be helpful for reducing appearance of like hyperpigmentation. Obviously, I don't really think it could do that within makeup, just because I'm sure the percentage is pretty small. Yeah, it's just within makeup, but it's not going to be like the effects you would get with skincare, but I think it's cool that they have it in here. Now, when they explain the use of niacinamide in here, they say it helps reduce appearance of pores and limit excess shine, and I do agree that this it's like very like blurring, and I feel like it can help with kind of absorbing excess oil. So I do think that is true in that case. And I do think that this almost has like a blurring effect, which is nice, kind of like their powder, their setting powder. So I do like this. If you are somebody who has a hard time with finding powder products that don't accentuate texture, I think this one is definitely worth checking out because, again, it does have a little bit of that like blurring effect, and I just haven't had any issues with it like accentuating texture, and I just think it looks really, really beautiful on the skin. So I feel like maybe as far as like comparing it to other bronzers, this one I feel like definitely like lives up to the claims of saying that it doesn't really accentuate texture, at least for me. That is something that I have noticed. But in general, bronzer is a bronzer. I don't feel like there's like a whole lot of difference in them sometimes. Obviously there can be, depending on like undertones and the shade itself, but I do think that this is a nice bronzer if you like a matte bronzer, and if you have had a hard time finding the right shade for you, definitely check this brand out because they do have 5 shades to choose from, and I think that these shades do give a really nice range of people that this can work for. So I think that's really nice. If you guys are interested in checking this bronzer out, I will have it listed and linked in the description box below. Let me know if you guys have any questions about this bronzer, if you have tried it, or if you've tried anything else from LYS Beauty. I would love to know your thoughts. If you guys would like to see even more content from me in the future, it would mean so much if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all for my next video. Bye guys.